Welcome to the wonderful world of baking. There is nothing quite like the smell of a cake baking. It fills your home with warmth and happy thoughts. A homemade chocolate cake is a special favorite for many people. It always brings smiles to faces, both young and old. Everyone enjoys its rich, comforting taste. It is a truly delightful treat for all, a perfect bake for any occasion, big or small, or simply because you fancy something lovely and chocolatey. When you bake at home, you choose all the ingredients yourself. You know exactly what goes into your delicious creation. There are no hidden surprises or complicated additives in your cake. It is baked with your own care, attention, and love. This personal touch makes it taste even better. A homemade cake is a real treat for your family and friends. It shows them how much you care, baked into every slice. This simple guide is designed for everyone who loves cake. If you are new to the art of baking, do not worry. These steps are clear, straightforward, and very easy to follow. You will soon be able to bake a truly wonderful chocolate cake. Let us begin this lovely baking journey together now. Good tools always make baking much easier and more enjoyable. You do not need lots of fancy, expensive things to start. We will list the basic equipment you will likely need. Take a moment to check your kitchen cupboards. You might find you already have most of these items. Having the right tools ready makes the process smooth. It helps you focus on the joy of baking itself. Prepare your workspace before you begin. You will need 2 round cake tins for this recipe. Tins that are about 8 inches or 20 centimeters across are a good size. It is also very important to have grease-proof paper. Or you can use baking parchment, which works just as well. This paper stops the cake from sticking to the bottom of the tins. A good sturdy mixing bowl is essential for any baker. A large one is usually best, as it gives you plenty of room. You will also need a set of measuring spoons, and either measuring cups or a reliable kitchen scale. Accuracy is very important in baking. Good quality ingredients will always make a good quality cake. It is wise to choose the best you can afford. Freshness matters a great deal in baking, especially with eggs and butter. Let us take a look at what we need for our delicious chocolate cake. Having everything measured out before you start is a good idea. This is often called mise en place by chefs. For the cake itself, you will need self-raising flour. If you only have plain flour, that is fine. Just add 2 level teaspoons of baking powder to it. Caster sugar is best for cakes as it dissolves easily, giving sweetness. You will need good quality cocoa powder for that rich chocolate taste. Unsalted butter, nicely softened at room temperature, is also key. And of course, fresh eggs, either medium or large, will do. A little milk will be needed for the cake batter. Vanilla extract adds a lovely background flavor to the chocolate. For a simple but delicious chocolate buttercream icing, you will need more unsalted butter. You will also need icing sugar, which should be sifted. This makes a lovely creamy topping for your beautiful cake. Before we even think about mixing our ingredients, we must prepare. This is a very important step in any baking project. It makes the whole process run smoothly and easily. A little time spent here at the beginning saves a lot of trouble later on. Good preparation is the secret to stress-free baking. So let's get everything in order, shall we? First, you must preheat your oven to the correct temperature. A moderate oven is usually best for cakes like this one. Around 180 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Celsius if you have a fan oven is good. This is equivalent to gas mark 4. Allow your oven plenty of time to warm up fully. This ensures that your cake starts baking at the right heat. Next, you need to prepare your cake tins carefully. Grease them lightly all over the inside with a little butter. Then, line the base of each tin with a circle of baking parchment. This preparation ensures your cake comes out of the tin easily after baking. Finally, it is a very good idea to sift your dry ingredients. This results in a smoother batter and a better textured cake. Section 5. Mixing Magic. Creating the batter. Now for the exciting part of our baking adventure. We are going to mix all our lovely ingredients together. Follow these steps carefully and methodically. Soon you will have a beautiful, smooth chocolate cake batter. This batter will be ready for the oven's gentle warmth. It is a truly satisfying moment when it all comes together. First, you need to cream the softened butter and the caster sugar. You can use a wooden spoon and some elbow grease, or an electric mixer will make this job quicker and easier. Beat them together in your large mixing bowl. Continue until the mixture is light in color and fluffy in texture. Next, you will add the eggs to the creamed butter and sugar. It is best to add them one at a time. Beat well after adding each egg to incorporate it fully. If the mixture looks like it might curdle or separate, do not panic. Simply add a spoonful of your measured flour along with the egg. Then add the vanilla extract and mix it in gently. Now it is time to gently fold in the sifted dry ingredients. Add about half the dry ingredients first and fold them in. Mix until everything is just combined into a smooth batter. Section 6. Into the warmth. Baking your masterpiece. Your lovely smooth chocolate batter is now ready. The oven is warm and patiently waiting for its precious cargo. It is time to bake our wonderful chocolate cake. This is the stage where the real magic truly happens in baking. The heat of the oven transforms the liquid batter into a solid, risen cake. The delicious aroma of baking chocolate will soon fill your entire kitchen. Divide the cake batter as evenly as you can between your two prepared tins. Try to ensure each tin has roughly the same amount of mixture. Smooth the tops of the batter gently with your spatula. Carefully place the tins onto the middle shelf of your preheated oven. Bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. Ovens can vary quite a bit, so it is wise to keep an eye on them. Try not to open the oven door too early during baking. To check if your cake is perfectly cooked, there are a couple of simple tests. Gently press the top of one of the cakes with your fingertip. Alternatively, you can insert a thin skewer or a cocktail stick into the center of the cake. Perfect! Your cakes are baked. Section 7. Tips for a truly tempting treat. Here are a few extra little tips for you. These simple suggestions can help you bake the perfect chocolate cake. Sometimes, it is the little things that make a big difference in baking. Baking should always be a joyful and rewarding experience, not a stressful one. These hints come from many years of baking cakes. I hope they help you achieve wonderful results every single time you bake. Remember, practice makes perfect. It is very important to ensure your ingredients are at room temperature. This is especially true for the butter and the eggs. When they are at room temperature, they combine much better. This helps to create a smoother, lighter, and more voluminous batter. Cold ingredients straight from the fridge can cause the mixture to curdle, or they might not incorporate properly, leading to a dense cake. Do not be tempted to overbake your chocolate cake. A cake that is baked for too long will become dry. Once your cakes are baked, let them cool in their tins for a short while. Then carefully turn them out onto a wire cooling rack. Section 8. Avoiding common cake calamities. Sometimes, even with the best intentions, things can go a little bit wrong in baking. Please do not worry too much if this happens to you. We all make mistakes in the kitchen from time to time. It is all part of the learning process. Here are some common cake problems and a few tips on how to avoid them. Knowing what might go wrong can help you prevent it. One common issue is when a cake sinks in the middle after baking. This can be very disappointing. It might be because the cake was slightly underbaked. Or perhaps the oven door was opened too soon, causing a drop in temperature. Another problem can be a cake that turns out too dry. This is often due to it being overbaked. If your cake turns out to be heavy or dense instead of light and fluffy, this could be because the batter was overmixed after adding the flour. Overmixing develops the gluten in the flour too much. Always fold ingredients gently until just combined. Section 9. Serving and savoring your success. Your beautiful homemade chocolate cake is now baked and cooled. It is finally time to enjoy the delicious fruits of your labor. There are many lovely and delightful ways to serve your cake. Sharing your baking creations with others makes the experience even better. Seeing the joy on their faces is a wonderful reward. You have created something special with your own hands. Be proud of your achievement. Once your cake layers are completely cool, you can ice your cake. You can use the simple chocolate buttercream recipe we talked about. Spread it between the layers and over the top and sides. Or, a simple dusting of icing sugar can look very elegant. You could also fill it with whipped cream and fresh raspberries, or perhaps a layer of your favorite chocolate spread. Be creative and have fun with the decoration. Serve a generous slice of your chocolate cake on its own. Its rich flavor is often enough to satisfy any sweet craving. Enjoy every last crumb of your baking success.
Đi nạp đi ăn đó con, chạy đây, từ cao, chạy đây, đi chạy đây. Nạp đi con uống đi con. Oh,